Hey y'all. Okay. So, um I know it might be kind of hard to think, realize or even know or believe that they really target people like that. And then plus it might also go into like demonic spirits or something, but then again it's like they're behind, I mean like it's a person, you know. So, of course there's like after the years and everything, then I had to think back or other things had to happen or did happen or whatever for me to be like, oh, okay. And then I'm like thinking, well, do they know who his mom is and all that and this and that and the other? I mean, you just got to think about these things when it happens. And then, of course, like I've already shared before, um, uh, they're not perfect and they have to take responsibility where responsibility is due. So I'm definitely not that type of person. And we know that some mamas can be like that. But it seems like both of them along the way have been the one to like take up for other people with a certain bully or certain bullies. It seems like they're the ones that have taken up for other people too, you know. And luckily they have friends, and that's one main thing that. Anyways, so but I was gonna mention something else other than that because even for me, I'm like, it's hard to really think if they really target you, even as a young child. And then, of course, you think along the way, da 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 da. So it's like, okay, so if you're not like a money family or, if you have certain smartness or however this goes, you're going to be targeted. It's just so weird to me. I know it's weird to me too. But, and then at the same time, I feel like, they're paying attention to um, you know, who's more aware or awake of stuff or whatever that's going on as far as, some of the things. Like, okay, here I am where I was able to go onto a website for me to see, okay, so if someone's charged with this, then they get this much time, or they're charged with that, then they get that much time, and this and that and the other. Throughout the years, I started noticing whenever I went to the same site, it was even harder and harder to get to certain things. So for me to have to go into that as a victim, by one point, I'm taking that in with me and showing them on paper and da da da, this is how it's supposed to be by law. So that's just an example to say that that took place. And then it was like, you still don't know, you know, all that kind of stuff. Like if someone was charged this and that and the other or whatever, however all that goes. And then so for me, I just think of the whole everything, and then who's who and who's who, it's like, my family worked pretty hard and everything. And so, yes, like when I say I'm blessed, it's like, I mean, it is kind of funny to me. It's like I got to look at some of this as humorous because, like, this one person or whatnot, and the other person, they're so close in age, but then this one's calling the other person, you know, certain things or something. But I'm like, well, I wasn't there in the conversation, so I don't really know if you're saying it correct, if they were looking at it like that or not. But then I'm like, well, I wouldn't doubt it. And which that kind of leads into the other thing because for me, I care about like a lot, the issues in like a whole or whatnot, where certain people may only concentrate on this issue or that issue and da da da, where I can see it as a whole, and then this is why this issue and this issue and this issue isn't getting resolved and stuff like that. That makes sense. But anyway, so I just wanted to make a quick video to say those few things to say that yeah, I mean it is kind of hard to really think like that and stuff like that and goes into all that. Um And yeah, I'm still looking over some things because they are lying on their own website of what, I'm comparing what's in front of me. They're lying. Like, why are you going to lie? Like, they're getting like the year correctly or correct. They got the year correct, but then not the month. And then just so much stuff that, I'm looking into on that and everything. But all this other crazy stuff starting to happen or has happened or whatever. And yes, so let me finish on that so when that lady did that at AT&T, those 13 to 15 people knew the story of the Eastern Stars lady that happened right on the corner. Like I said, the story of that really, really quick. And then when I realized she wasn't going to tell him I was leaving, so they don't have to come, she didn't tell him that, so I go back in and I sat down. And it was like right then when I sat down, it's like, yeah, I got time to call my dad, so I called my dad. And that's when I was like, oh, wow, like, these people are so quiet. Like they sat there and paid attention. So the more that they want to do whatever, the more that I'm going to want to speak and like end up wanting to go off or something. And I wouldn't even call it going off. It's just it's gotten to the point where I'm just having to feel like I'm getting loud about stuff. And I've already had to deal with the stuff with my sister. So it's like, okay, the family isn't getting on the same page. So, oh well. So I guess somebody needs to know what's going on here. But anyways, I'm going to return to the other thing I did want to mention. The other thing later, I just want to clear that up because even for me, I'm just like, I'm not going to, I mean, I had to look at everything. And it is kind of strange to really think that now it's even, you might even get targeted even as a child. It's just like, I don't know. But anyways, so I'll see y'all soon and God bless you.